Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're on the Explorer of the Seas this week, and it's a almost 23 years old. So, to me, it's in relatively good shape. It holds somewhere between 3,300 and 4,000 passengers if it's fully occupied with double and triple and quadruple occupancy. But yeah, it's a Vision class ship, and it's supposedly, according to what I've been told, it's getting a big refurb at the beginning of next year. That's the word on the street, at least. But anyways, we're going to get a tour of this right now and go check it out. I know I did make one error in the video. The Concierge Club is not on deck 5, like I said. It's on deck 9. So in the video when I mentioned that in deck 5 as a Concierge Club by the Star Lounge, I am wrong. So it's on deck 9. But yeah, anyways, guys, let's go check it out and see how she looks after nearly 23 years in service. So we're in the aft, deck 3, the aft or the back. You got the dining room down here. It's dining time, so we're going to go into the ice show now. But just giving you the tour of it, because I couldn't go in there before, I can go in there now. So this is the old school setup, and I actually like this way more. You got all these world clocks up here. It's kind of cool. You got the photo gallery stuff down here, and a little store that sells like photo stuff, binoculars and stuff for your phone to keep it waterproof and that kind of stuff. Pouches, cameras. You view your cameras down here. And then you got Studio B, which is the ice rink. This looks so much cooler because the sign. This is the old school sign. They got rid of that sign when they did the refurb on the newer ships. So it looks kind of boring now. I think that looks cool. So yeah, let's go on in. It's the ice rink. This gets really busy. The first show was really, really busy. So you got a bar. And a nice little setup here. So you can do ice skating on the boat. It's in the cruise compass, what time and everything. But yeah, here's the ice rink. And then we'll continue on the forward of deck 3. So we are on deck 3 in the forward section of the Explorer of the Seas. Deck 1 is the boarding area. Deck 2 is all staterooms. Deck 3 has some stuff on it. So here's the deck 3 entrance to the Palace, which is the theater right over here. This is in the forward. You got staterooms on both sides of it. And then deck 2, you actually have a conference center down there. But, I mean, no one ever goes in there. So, yep. And on deck 3, you cannot cross all the way through because there's a big block of ice right there blocking it. So we're going to head to deck number 4. And then, yeah. So if you're on deck 3, you have to go up to deck 4 to cross. So on deck 4, on the 4, you also have the 4th floor of the theater right here. The theater actually goes up, I believe it goes up deck 5 as well. So, and then over here, you have Giovanni's. I know on the newer ships this is a Zoomy, but this one has not had a refurb because of COVID. So it's Giovanni's right here. You got the Schooner Bar, which has trivia and all sorts of stuff. They're not quite open yet. They're doing trivia right now. You got the casino right here. We'll walk through it. So right now we're on Coco Cay, so the casino is open. We're just going to walk on through. I have a tour of this up if you guys want to check that out. And there is no host desk. I clarified that, which is still very odd to me. So the host just kind of wander around, which I guess makes it more active. But still, it's nice to have a host desk so you know where to go if you want to have an issue and want to talk to the host. So we walked on through. So we're now in the aft of the ship. You got the art gallery out here. And you have the tavern, which on newer ships, this is Bolero's, or when they redo it. I actually like this more. It's kind of like a sports bar in a way. So I actually really like this. But yeah, this is the tavern, which is Bolero's basically on the newer ships, but Bolero's doesn't have the TVs. It has a stage with live music, but no TVs. I actually like the TVs out here. So you can catch a game. You got the art auction still on the other side. So deck 3, 4, and 5, you have the dining room on the forward, or on the back of the ship. You have the dining room. the Sapphire dining room. You got a ship model of the Monarch of the Seas. This is no longer in service, so it's kind of cool to see this. The thing I like about this boat is it has a lot of ship models on it. I think they're kind of cool. I mean, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's pretty cool in my personal opinion. So this ship's over 20 years old. It's in relatively good shape for a 20-year-old ship. I've been on some ships that are 5 years old that this thing's in better condition of. Over here, I believe this is the Majesty, right? Yeah, I saw this one yesterday. Majesty is right over here. You got a restroom there. And right outside, we're going to go to the lifeboat area. So, here's your smoking section is out here. This wraps all the way around to the back, and this is where the stations are for the muster stations in case if there's an emergency. We're going to walk all the way over to the forward and go up to the helipad, which you can't do on this, so we're at Coco Cay right now. So, the Harmony is next to us. I figured I'd take you guys on this side to see the water instead of staring at the side of the Harmony. It's way bigger, and all you're going to see is the side of the ship if I went to the other side. So, yeah, this is a Voyager class ship. Same class as Mariner, Navigator, and Adventure. I've been on Mariner and Navigator. But this one has not had its redo yet, so it is, it looks old. It looks completely different than the Mariner and the Navigator, which I actually like it. And some people may not like it. It doesn't have the water slides and the sky pad and all that stuff yet. It's going to get it eventually, is what they said. It's supposed to be done during COVID, or before COVID. It was scheduled to undergo, I think in 2019 or 2020 it was supposed to get it. I talked to the casino host, who's a buddy of mine, and he told me that this is going for a big refurb at the beginning of next year. I don't know if it's getting this amplification or they're just redoing some stuff, but he said they're going to be getting rid of a bunch of those chairs in the casino and just random seating and put tables up there, give them a host desk and put more machines in. That's what he told me. I would assume it's getting this amplification, but I don't know. Because they're planning to do it to all the ships still. That's what I'm told, at least. So we're up to deck 5, technically, right now. And taking to the helipad. It's a crew only area right there, but we can go out to the helipad up here, which is probably one of my favorite spots on the ship. This or the Peekaboo Bridge. There's the Harmony, if you want to see the size difference. I think it's massive compared to here. I've been on that ship. I got a tour of it up if you want to check it out. It's a way newer ship too. So, but you can't go to the helipad on it. Something you can only do, I believe, on Voyager and Freedom class ships. I think Radiance class you can for Alaska sailings. I don't know about that one. I'm going to be on the Radiance. What is it, October? We'll be on the Radiance next month, so I'll find out. Okay, here's the helipad. It gets really windy out here. I love it because I love the wind. Not everyone's cup of tea, though. And they will close it if it gets extra windy. They will not close it if it rains, though. Yeah, there's the Harmony in all her glory. Alright, we're going to head up to deck number 5. My shoe is untied and it's really annoying me. I guess I'll take you all the side for the Harmony if you just want to see the size difference. And Explorer's not a small ship. It holds roughly 4,000 passengers before crew. Like 4,000 passengers at max occupancy. So it's not a little ship. This is a pretty good sized ship. 4,000 passengers is a big ship. It's just the Harmony is that much bigger. Yeah, I believe this ship was year 2000 when it had its like first voyage. Don't quote me on that. I will check it. I know it was selling in 2000. I don't know if that was its first, but I know it is selling at 2,000. There's a bunch of awards up by the Windjammer for the like first time going to the port. The port gives them a little medal or something. And I was looking at those, and there were some that were as early as 2,000, which would make the ship at least 23 years old, basically. Which for that old is in good shape. I went on the Anthem in 2019, and that thing was only a 5-year-old ship at the time. It looked like it was a 15-year-old ship. That thing was awful. All right, yeah, so this just goes down the same way. You actually go all the way to the back out here. We're back at the palace. So we're going to go up the stairs to deck number 5, which is the Promenade. Yeah, this ship sails all over the world, so it goes to multiple places and destinations. Oh, so there's a start off. So the theater is only deck 3 and 4. Gotcha. So we do karaoke in here. There's a bar. They do karaoke, all sorts of stuff in here. It's a concierge club. I used to be able to get in there. It's for suite guests, and it used to be Diamond Plus, but since COVID, it's only Pinnacle now. They claim they're adding that back eventually for Diamond Plus. So I can't get in there. I'll try to take y'all in there. I can get you on the Diamond Club, though. This is the Royal Promenade, so... During the port day, completely empty, and do not wait for the last day to come here for any reason. It's a terrible idea. And you got the dining room right over here. Deck 6, all you have is next cruise up there. So next cruise will probably get relocated out to the Promenade if they follow what they do on the rest of the ships. Yeah, your next cruise desk is up there on deck number 6. So we are back in the back of the ship right now because that's where the dining is located. So we'll go up to deck number 6 just to take a quick peek at next cruise. I think deck 7 is the library, maybe? We'll walk through it. There's the next cruise desk where you can book your future cruises with Royal Celebrity on here. And I think Silver Sea's the other one you can do now. I know you can do Celebrity. It's not the greatest deals, but some people like to do it. The card room and the library. This is something that's been going away on a lot of ships. Some do have new card rooms, but they're real small and in weird spots. This is kind of cool. You got bulletin boards over here. You got some good selection of books. Yeah, they do have these on most ships, but they're real small and randomly around, like not in places you can see. You have to look for them. This one's pretty obvious to locate. I guess it used to be a bigger deal. There's a library and a card room. Now, not so much anymore. They're not themed, they're just random rooms now. And they're mainly card rooms, not even libraries. The last ship I was on, the Independence in Ovation and Harmony, they had card rooms I guess you could use as a library. So at Royal Caribbean Online, this has gone away on a lot of boats too.
Let me see if I get a strong signal. I think you're right. It took me off the line.
So in Royal Caribbean Online, you can print stuff, surf the internet. You do have to have a paid internet package, unless if you're going to one of the websites Royal Caribbean owns, then it's free. I don't know how much they charge for printing either. I'm sure it's not free. And these are all staterooms from 8 all the way up through 10 are just staterooms. Stairs were fun. Here's deck 11. Chops Grill. Is right here. You got the Windjammer. Here's the medals I was talking about. It's kind of cool. So I think they're still in breakfast right now. I don't know. See if they'll let me. There we go. Real quick, and I have to wash my hands. Here is the Windjammer. It's old school style. It's lunchtime right now, so you got your bar up front. I am going to get copyrighted here for sure. So, for the background music playing. So you got one thing, a buffet over here. This is a weird layout, but it feels more spacious to me. And it keeps the crowding at a minimum. But people just wait at that first one. They don't bother to go to the second buffet, which I believe has everything the first one does. It's all crowded at the first one. I've just been walking straight back here, and there's never a line, for the most part. So, yeah, it's lunchtime right now. We got burgers and all sorts of goodies. Desserts. You got your Mongolian beef stir-fry station. In the morning, it's an omelet station. And you got your drink stations and then all your seating back here. So, I'm not going to get any food. I'm not hungry. But, yeah, this is the Windjammer buffet here. It has the old style feel to it because it is an older one. And then the same thing that's on this side on the left is same as the right. Same food, just more buffets. Same lineup, same layout. So So I do like this more than the newer buffets, actually. The newer ones are so much crowding because all the food's in one spot. Here it's spread out. Hopefully they don't change it, but they will. So, way less crowding, in my opinion. It is kind of odd, but because I have seen stuff up here that's not available in the back, so if you miss it, you gotta go all the way back up, way in the giant line. But yeah, I like it though. I hope they don't change it, but they will. I can't blame them for changing it. It does look and feel older, but and for people who haven't been on a royal ship before, they don't want to get on a ship that feels really old, even though it is. So I get it. Right out here you have your ice cream. Soft serve ice cream, chocolate and vanilla. Then you got your pool area. So you got 2 pools out here, a main pool and then another pool, and then you have 4 hot tubs. The hot tubs are open 24 hours, but they close like half of them really early, like 7 p.m. for cleaning. I don't understand the logic in that, but it's their boat, not mine. I get they gotta clean them, but don't close them at 7 p.m. A lot of ships will close them at like 11. So, not this one. This one's a good old, pretty early. So you got smoking section and Super Mario's on this boat right now. He's been here since April. I talked to him earlier. He has his own little office. It's kind of cool. A little sign above him says Super Mario's office. You got your pool bar over here. This is deck 11. The pool bar's open pretty late. I came out here at like 9:30 last night, and the pool bar was still open. So I don't know what time they close. You got your screen right now, or like shows of or clips of dogs. Not bad. Got your towel station, your lifeguards over here. Then you got your scuba stuff. So, and they sell adventure gear. I think they do the PADI scuba diving certification on the ship as well. Just, they don't do it on this selling because it's too short. So here's a solarium. It's supposed to be 16 or older to come in here. You got massages right now. You got 2 hot tubs in here and a pool, and there is a bar. So, it's a good size one. This solarium is basically the same as it is on the Mariner. The only thing they really did differently is those little things over there. And they added like cubby space. And they changed like the seating up. Other than that, I mean, the pool is basically the same. The hot tubs are the same. And the solarium bar does close early. I think last night it closed at 7, which is very odd because the pool's open later. And the hot tubs are all night. So we're only got the Peekaboo Bridge, which is probably my favorite. This or the helipad's my favorite thing on this boat. And you can only do this on Voyager class ships. So let's go. And this does close pretty early. It can be very windy out here. And at night they close it. So there's the Harmony again. I mean, I'm on deck 11. There's only 15 decks on this ship, and the last one is a chapel for weddings and stuff. So Harmony, I believe, is 17 decks. Yeah, there's their solarium. It's a nice ship. Here's Peekaboo Bridge. You have the fitness center in there too. I'll go back in there and get that when I go inside, but there's no video. Oh well. But no one's in there. So we're docked. I don't think they'll care. Yeah, you can look into the bridge. It's kind of cool. And you got your maps on here which show where we're actually at, which is also super cool. Same thing their computers show, but there's probably a little bit more detail than like not broken and better resolution. Yeah, you get some good views out here. I love this area. I wish all ships had this. New Jersey right now. I don't know on that one. That one moves around a lot. And then this one right now, this is out of Miami. But they move this ship around all the time. It does everything. So we're going to go inside, check out the spa.
Everywhere. Oh, this is cute. Oh, she ain't come this way. No.
Oh, we got a ship model over here. I love these models. I love them. I think they're so cool. The vision of the seas. I'm not sure why they have models of other ships and not like their own ship. I know a lot of the newer ships have their own ship on here. So, alright, and here is this fitness center right here. Let's go check it out. There's your hours. And this ball's up one floor. Oh, that is cool. That is super cool. Alright. I did not know this was here. This is really cool. Hell yeah, I might have to come here later. No one's ever want to be in here. So you got this change sauna steam room over here for men and women. It is free on this ship. The newer ships, they do make you pay for it. So one good thing about the older ships, you got a nice ship model of the Spanish galleon. And then you have a hot tub, which is just so cool to me that it's here in this fitness center. I'm blown away by this. I literally did not know this was here. That, to me, is so cool. I know I've said that like 4 times. So I might have to come back in here then. So you got your weights right over here. And I'm definitely going to get copyrighted in this video. You got your treadmills. You got some armor. If you want to put that on, it'll weigh you down more. I don't know. Just kidding with that. It's a lame joke. You got ellipticals and more treadmills. And this is where they'll do some classes at. You can sign up for classes, and this is where they'll be at. All types of different classes. Aerobics. Let's go up to the spa. See how far they'll let me in here. More armor. So we're going to deck number 12 right now. Alright, so we're back. There's the spa entrance. I had to go ask them about that hot tub, see what the rules were. So it's adults only. It closes at 9 with the gym. And there's no charge for it. I thought it might be for like spa people only, for like part of some spa package. But nope. That's very interesting. So you got this nice little bridge here. So we're on deck 12 right now. I believe the Ford only goes up to deck number 12 on the inside. So let's go outside. The aft goes to deck 15. This is deck number 12 right up here. We're going to go up the stairs if it'll let us. So I know when they redo them, they put the mini golf up here. There's no mini golf up here. It is on the aft of the ship here. They have mini golf, it's just not on this one. So we're going to wrap up the front. So here is the Ford. I guess this is technically deck 13 right now. Lots of seating. If you watch my Mariner tour, you'll see this is all mini golf. And the Freedom, same thing. The Freedom's a class bigger than this, but that's probably what they're doing. And I don't think anyone ever uses this area. I really don't. There might be some that come here on occasion, but it's pretty empty. I mean, there's no shade other than that, so I get why no one would use it. Oh, we're getting a nice view into the Harmony. I know Harmony's selling out of Orlando right now. It's relocating to Lauderdale, though. And I think October or November, the Wonder's coming over to Orlando. I'll be on that one again. I'll get a tour of it. Last time I was on it, I wasn't messing with YouTube, so I didn't get a tour other than the little crappy solarium video I put up. Just because it was saved on my phone and I had to post something. So deck 12's right up here. You got some more seating up there. Got your running track up here. You have a bar right over there. It's not open right now, but that's what you got up here. There's not a lot, too much going on deck 12. You got your Explorer of the Sea ship logo thing, whatever they call those. The emblem, I don't know, the badge. It's kind of cool, whatever it's called, I'm not sure. You got some seating up here, tons of chairs. Also, that's one good thing with a lot of Royal ships is when it comes to reclining chairs on their pool deck, I've never seen them all full. You may not get the one the spot you want, but there are always tons of them available. I mean, that whole front part of the ship's probably never more than 4 or 5 people up there generally. May not be the ideal place to go, but yeah. So let's go inside and then we'll go outside and back around. Because I think there is stuff back here. There should be an arcade and stuff. So you got Adventure Ocean. This is the kids program, the Aquanauts. I'm not going to go in there and film because, well, you know, it's bad if you have an adult with a camera in there with kids. And you got this really cool contraction thing. This is super neat. This is what, like the old ships, they did stuff like this. They don't do this anymore on new ships. They don't do any of this on new ships anymore. Like, I don't ever want them to remove this thing. This is super neat. And they'll probably remove that hot tub in the solarium too when they redo the ship. It's just what they do now. I mean, I'm probably one of the few people that look at this thing, to be brutally honest. This is super cool though. There's probably not a lot of people who pay attention to it. That's why they'll take it away. But yeah, here's this thing. I just spent way too much time on this. So you got Adventure Ocean arcades back there. We'll walk through it. But you got more Adventure Ocean over here. That goes to the Opix, whatever that is. Probably more Adventure Ocean stuff.
Where's the buffet?
It's deck 11 down below. Yeah, deck 11. So you got arcade right here. I bet their arcade prices are better than they are on newer ships. The newer ships, it looks like they go to the dollar store and get stuff for their ticket redemption stuff. Let's see how they are here. They used to not do that, but they've been pretty embarrassing recently. You can get you a ducky. So you always want to buy arcade credits on the cruise planner if you plan on playing arcade. They are way cheaper. They actually mark them down on there. So definitely what you want to do if you plan on playing an arcade and want to save some money. Yeah, they've got crap on here too. It looks like they've done it fleet-wide, replaced all the good prices. They used to have Xboxes and iPads and all sorts of stuff. Now it's like Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree special. a smartwatch for a brand no one's heard of. Like, yeah, do not play this stuff unless you just want to play for fun. But do not play in here if you're trying to get any prizes. It is not worth it. If it's for fun, that's one thing. But don't come in here wanting to win a prize with your tickets. It's embarrassingly bad what they got in here. This arcade is actually pretty big. They don't have that many machines, but compared to newer ships, it's way bigger. The newer ships, there's like a closet that they put in them. We got a room over here. Adventure Ocean. Yeah, I'm not going to go in there and film. It's just not a good look. But that's the kids program thing. Teenagers, ages 3 through 17. They have different programs for them. They're fun. I love them as a kid. I sneaked back in there after I was too old to be in there. But here's the optics. This is one of them. Got Johnny Rockets right over here. It is not included with your cruise fare, but it's cheap. It's like $9 and you get anything you want on the menu. Something like that, $9, $10, $11, somewhere around there. I've never eaten here other than at breakfast on the Oasis class ships because it's free then. And it's really good. Got some more nice lounge space back here. Got your ping pong tables. Like, you don't see this on newer ships. This is a restaurant or something on newer ships. But I love the seating on here. Old ships are perfectly fine. You don't need to have 19 restaurants on every ship. And here's a look at Coco Cay. We're going to the back to see this thing's just seating. Yeah, it's all seating. And here's Coco Cay. I did not get off the boat today. I was going to go play Pokemon Go, but I didn't buy the internet package. You need the internet for Pokemon Go to work. Couldn't justify it. The Wi-Fi on here is not Starlink, so it's Boom, so it absolutely sucks, and it's $25 a day. For the better Wi-Fi, it's $25 a day. It's $20 for the lesser program. They're both absolutely terrible. So I'm not paying $25 a day. I'll use my free Diamond days of internet, or Diamond Plus days. I get 2 free days of internet. I'll use those on the sea days. But $25 for crappy Wi-Fi. It's like dial-up. It's terrible. Coco Cay's Wi-Fi is pretty good. But not paying $25 for sucky Wi-Fi. Thank God Starlink's coming. I don't need the Wi-Fi. It's nice to have for sea days, but I'll be alright. So up here you got the Flow Rider, surfing simulator, boogie boarding. It's not open right now, but it's free. You can schedule private sessions if you want to pay some money. You got your mini golf right over here. Old school mini golf. I like it. It works. And it's open, I think, to like, it says like 11 in the cruise planner. I've come up here at 2 in the morning and played mini golf before. Here's your Flow Rider hours of operation.
Get into the leg off position. Taking your head with your hands and arms. Once you're
You do have to sign a waiver for it. And your hours will vary by selling. You got your basketball court and your rock climbing wall out here. And the Diamond Club's right there. So back in the day, this used to be like a golfing simulator on ships. They got rid of that. And we got more hours of operation over here. Oh, here's your hours. Okay. Cool. You get your basketball. They do make you wear closed-toe shoes out here. And they do, if you get caught, they will make you stop playing to go get them, so make sure you have closed-toe shoes. I guess if no one's out here, you can get away with it for a bit. But they are very strict on that. And they probably should be. Yeah, that's for the Diamond Lounge. I'll get y'all up in there as soon as we go back inside. But there's a rock wall. Every royal ship's got a rock wall on it. That's a staple in their branding now, is a rock wall. I suck at it, so I don't do it. I just can't. My feet are too big for the ledge things, in my opinion. I know it's just because I suck, but that's my excuse. That my feet are too big to get a good balance on it. And then when I do climb to the top, I don't understand how to come back down. I just can't grasp the self of like falling and propelling. So I try to climb back down. It's just a mental thing. I've never been able to do it, so I climb down. So I just can't make myself fall or let go. It's just odd to me. So here's deck 13. Let me get my CPAS card out real quick and we can go to the Diamond Club. So we're gonna go up to 14. Get you a nice view here. So 14 is the Diamond Club and 15 is the Skylight Chapel. There's no escape room on this ship, which they'll probably add in, which they're really fun. I love the escape rooms. Yeah, I've never seen the Skylight Chapel ever being used for anything before. I'm sure it has been, I just haven't seen it. So we'll go this way first. So you have a bar up here, it's called Dizzy's. You got the Zumi, which is sushi. It does not include your cruise fare, but it's sushi. They do not have the hibachi on here. So it's a nice quiet place to come with really good views of the ship. On newer suites, that's the suite lounge, or on newer ships. Azumi will be moved down to where Giovanni's is, if they follow the same pattern. Here's the Diamond Club. This will stay where it is if they follow what they do on the other ships. Azumi will get to Giovanni's and that'll become the suite lounge. Let's go check out the Diamond Club. Please enter your CPAS card. Where do I enter my CPAS card? Ah. There it goes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. What room number are you staying? 6338.
63, yeah. For 133, not this
Oh, they don't have no coffee.
Which flight?
We got snacks up here.
Please, if you work it out, it would be nice. At least.
Lots of seating. We got outside area. Wonder if we can get back in if we go out. Well, that's really cool.
I don't mind. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, there's special concierge service. They can book restaurants for you up here. All that good stuff. For Diamond members and above. You're not supposed to let friends in there that are not Diamond. I've never seen them enforce that, but that's what the rules say. Nice private area out here with a good view. So I like the Diamond Lounge up here better than the Harmony. The Harmony one's like inside on deck 4 by the casino. There's no views. There's a lot of seating. But, I mean, come on. You should be able to get a good view of the ocean and stuff. So, yeah. The newer ships, they ain't great where they put the Diamond Lounge. Allure, I believe Allure is on the boardwalk. So it's facing the boardwalk. So they haven't moved it yet, which is really good. But on all the other Oasis class ships, it's like on deck 4 on the bottom of the ship, with no windows. It's what you want to see for your Diamond Lounge. Let's go back in here.
Yeah, because the main thing for me, like yesterday I was six shift. I mean, on six shift, CDC. Yeah, I was throwing up.
Automatic door. Alright, we're going to go to the Skylight Chapel. See if they'll let us in there. On newer ships, this is an escape room. Because I don't think I've never seen them use it. And yeah, we're not allowed in there. I'll try to open the door and see what happens. Okay. This is cool. Yeah, they get rid of this on all the new ships. This is really neat, actually. So they do weddings up here, and looks like quiet time and prayers and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is cool though. But yeah, they don't. Fortunately, this is all going away. Probably. Maybe not. But if they follow their pattern, they are. And that'll be an escape room, which is awesome. But yeah, here's the full tour of the ship, guys. Thanks for watching. Questions, comments, anything I got wrong, let me know. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not and you like what I'm bringing you in content. If you don't like it, let me know what's different or what to do differently. I'm good with criticism. It's your opinion. And if a lot of people say I'm probably wrong on something, or even if a lot of people don't, if you want me to add something in for you or something differently, let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And this is the Explorer of the Seas. And yeah, so Explorer of the Seas tour. Back to this real cool thing. We'll go over here because I think this is so cool, and then we will end it. Thanks for watching, everyone. You guys have a great day and stay safe. I'll be on Radiance next month, and then Virgin's Valiant Lady, and we'll get tours of all that up too. Thanks, everybody.